Welcome to the multiplayer horror game template. This is a complete multiplayer horror game where players can choose to be either survivors struggling to escape or relentless killers hunting them down. Upon joining or creating a match, players can select their preferred character from the survivor and killer menus, which they unlock through progression or purchase. Adding new survivors and killers is entirely automated through the killer and survivor creation wizards. Simply fill in the required fields, and with a single click, your new character is ready. No coding necessary. Now, let's dive deeper into the killers and their mechanics. Each killer comes with unique abilities, advantages, and primary weapons, all of which can be customized in the Killer Creation Wizard. Killers have a range of abilities to choose from. For example, Hunter's Vision lets the killer see survivors through walls and obstacles for a limited time, making it easier to track them down. Another key ability is Finisher, which triggers a deadly close combat encounter between the killer and a nearby survivor. The outcome of this battle depends on the player's input. If the survivor wins and escapes, the killer is briefly stunned, giving the survivor a chance to flee. However, if the killer prevails, they gain the upper hand, and the survivor is immediately eliminated. The more injured the survivor is, the more weight the killer's input carries in the close combat struggle, making it easier for the killer to secure the kill. Additional abilities include Hunter's Instinct, which allows killers to track survivors by following their footprints, and Blackout Strike, which temporarily darkens the world while granting the killer enhanced vision through obstacles. There's also Rapid Rush, which temporarily boosts the killer's speed. Let's talk about perks. Survivors can gain certain advantages by equipping perks, which can be unlocked through leveling up or purchase. Each perk offers specific benefits. For example, the Medic perk increases the amount of healing a survivor receives from medkits or bandages, whether they're healing themselves or another player. The Mechanic perk shortens the repair time for generators and vehicles. New perks can be created easily via the Perk Creation Wizard. Simply enter the name, image, advantages, disadvantages, and the price of the perk. Then create it instantly with just one click. No further steps are necessary. Next, let's explore the lobby and match system. Up to 5 players can join a match. Once at least 2 players are in the lobby, the countdown to start the game begins. If additional players join, extra time is added to the countdown, allowing everyone to finalize their survivor, killer, and perk selections. The match will start either when the countdown reaches 0 or when all players have marked themselves as ready. When the match begins, the system randomly assigns one player as the killer, while the remaining players take on the role of survivors. Depending on the chosen map, survivors and the killer are placed at different starting locations, giving survivors time to gather items and prepare. Survivors can discover various items in closets, drawers, and containers, including flashlights, medkits for healing, bandages for healing other players, and lockpicks to open locked doors. There's also a toolbox for repairing generators and vehicles, which are essential for escape. Firecrackers can be thrown at the killer to temporarily stun them, while survivors can also use weapons like an axe to slow the killer down. Creating new items is as straightforward as adding other content. With the Item Creation Wizard, you simply need to specify the item's properties, model, and image. The system handles the rest automatically. This streamlines the process and eliminates the need for complex coding or manual configuration of intricate animator states, transitions, conditions, or variables within the player's animation system. Let's now focus on the key items that allow survivors to escape. If a survivor finds a toolbox, they can use it to repair a generator. Once repaired, the power to the exit gate is restored. If survivors reach the gate, they can open it via a switch and escape. They can also repair vehicles to escape through the open gate. When a survivor is killed by the killer, the player enters spectator mode, watching the remaining survivors. However, not all is lost, as the living survivors can revive one fallen comrade. Using a phone located somewhere on the map, they can bring back the fallen survivor as the local sheriff from the police department. The sheriff enters the match armed with a double-barrel shotgun, loaded with 2 rounds capable of temporarily incapacitating the killer, giving the remaining survivors a chance to gain the upper hand. Survivors can interact with objects in the environment to increase their chances of escaping dangerous situations with the killer. They can vault over obstacles, or knock over pallets to slow the killer down temporarily. The game offers two camera perspectives, third person and first person. Player animations, such as those involving equipped items, change dynamically depending on the camera perspective to ensure a seamless gameplay experience. Through the settings menu, accessible via the pause or lobby screen, players can lock in their preferred camera perspective, which will then be applied at the start of each match. Let's move on to the quest, experience, and currency systems. The quest system provides players with a range of challenges to complete, unlocking exclusive content upon successful completion. The experience system enables players to level up by performing various in-game actions, such as surviving matches as survivor, utilizing specific items, or escaping from the killer. Each action earns experience points, contributing to overall player progression. Currency is also earned during matches, and can be saved to purchase perks and other items from the in-game shop, conveniently accessible through the match lobby. Now, let's explore the player authentication system, player data save system, and the game server and master server functionalities included in this template. We've seamlessly integrated a comprehensive player authentication system with registration and login features, a robust player data save system, and both master server and game server systems. Each component is meticulously designed and optimized to meet current standards. Players can easily create an account and securely log in to manage their unlocked content, stats, and progress. All player data is safely stored on the included master server. With the core features covered, all the additional content showcased in this video, such as models, sounds, and more, are fully included. The multiplayer horror game template is your gateway to creating immersive multiplayer experiences with ease. No coding is needed for adding new content, as everything is automated. With powerful features, deep gameplay mechanics, and modern systems built to current standards, it's all here, ready for you to unleash upon your players. Thank you for watching, and welcome to the next generation of multiplayer horror game development with the Unity engine. Get the multiplayer horror game template now on the official Unity Asset Store. Link in the description below.